Hello. All right, so we're going to talk about addition strategies right now. There are several addition strategies, and since addition's a little bit quicker than subtraction, I'm going to put all the strategies into one video instead of splitting it up. The first one that we are going to talk about is boxes, sticks, and dots. So I have written an equation up here. So I'm going to do 327 plus 498. We're going to use boxes, sticks, and dots to begin with. So we would draw our boxes first, so that's going to be hundreds. So our hundreds for this are going to be 300. So I'm going to draw 3 boxes. And then our tens are going to be 2, so I would draw 2 sticks. And then our ones, we have 7, so I'm going to draw 7 dots. Okay, so that's this side of the equation. Now, I'm going to put a big plus sign so that I know which side of the equation I'm on. And I'm going to take a look over here. So we have 400, so I'm going to draw 4 boxes. And then we're going to take a look at our tens. I have 9 tens over here, so I'm going to draw 9 sticks. All right, and then we have 8 ones. So I'm going to draw my 8 dots. So you can see I've got everything set up now. All right, so now we just need to add them together. So I'm going to take a look at my hundreds place first. So we've got, actually, I'm going to go with ones first because you're going to find out why in just a second. We're going to go with ones first. So I have 8 ones over here and I have 7 ones over here. So I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have 15 ones over here. Okay, so that means I have how many ones? I have 5, and then I've got a 10 here that I've got to add into my tens. So let's count our tens up next. I have 9 over here, 10, 11, and then I have this 10 here, so 12. All right, so if I've got 12 tens, it means I've got 120. So that means that I've got 2 tens, and I have 100 here that I'm going to add in when I get to my hundreds. So let's count our hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to add that last 100 in there, and that means that 327 plus 498 is going to equal 825. All right, next strategy, I'm going to use the same 327 plus 498. All right, this time we are going to add it down here. We're going to start with our hundreds first. So I have 300s over here and I have 400s here. So I'm going to add 300 plus 400, and that is going to equal 700s. Okay. Then I'm going to look at my tens. So I've got 2 tens here and 9 tens there. So 2 tens plus 9 tens is going to equal 11 tens, or 110. And then I'm going to take a look at my ones. So I've got 7 ones and I have 8 ones. So 7 plus 8 is going to get me 15 ones. And now I've got to add these. I've got 2 ways that I can add these. If I feel like I need to add my hundreds first, I can do that, or I can just kind of add them all up. So I'm going to go with 700 plus 110 is going to equal 810. Okay. Then I'm going to take my 810 and I'm going to add 15 to it, and I'm going to end up with 825. Okay. So that's another way to do it. Next strategy. Same number, 327 plus 498. All right, so we can do it this way. Let's pull our hundreds down here. So we can add 300 plus 400. This is sort of a different way to do what we just did. So that's going to give me 700. I'm going to pull my tens here. So 20 plus 90 is going to give me, whoops, 110, okay? And then I can pull my ones here, 7 plus 8, it's gonna give me 15. And then I would add my 700 plus 110 equals 810, and then 810 plus 15 equals 825. So that's another way to do it, okay? All right, last way is our goal number line. All right, so for a number line, we would draw our number line here. We are gonna start with our, well, really you could start with either number. I'm gonna start with the bigger one just because it leaves less to add to it. So I'm gonna put 498 right here. And then I'm going to jump my number line. All right, so I am gonna go ahead and jump 300 because I know I can add 300 to 498. So that would give me 798 right here. All right, so since this is a number we're adding, I'm gonna use that. So I'm going to cross out that 300 there. All right, then I'm gonna add 2 because I know that I can get myself to 800. So I'm going to add 2. So I'm going to be at 800. All right, and of that 27 we have left, I just added 2 of it, which means I have 25 left to add. Okay, so since I have 800 right here, I'm just going to go ahead and jump 25 to get myself to 825, and that would be our answer. Okay, so those 3 strategies for addition. Different kids are going to use different strategies. Some are going to use one strategy for something and then pop to another strategy for something else. It is totally fine. It does not really matter what strategies they're using as long as they are getting the correct answer. Boxes, sticks, and dots are kind of the first step, and then once you've got that, you can move on to the equations or the number line. Again, totally up to them though. It's mostly about understanding that relationship with place value. So adding hundreds together, adding tens together, adding ones together. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about addition strategies, please contact me and let me know. I'm happy to talk about them. Thanks, bye.